Hi there, it's April. I was thinking today how much sales has changed from the 80s and the 90s to now we're in, 2024 now. Um, yeah, I want to share my philosophy on selling with you, and it's based on my own personal experience. I've personally generated $9 million in sales in 1 year, 12 months. I also won Salesperson of the Year at a past corporate job, invented a product, was on the TV show Shark Tank, had my product sold in stores across the US, and just learned so much from that. And I noticed that when I shifted my sales approach over the years, because I tried a lot, right? I've been doing this for over 20 years. And I learned from, all those guys back in the late 80s and early 90s, it's like get them in their pain and make them critical, that kind of sales approach. That just no longer works, especially if you are in an industry that is pretty saturated. Like you've got a lot of competitors and there's more rising up every day. So here's my approach, and this is what works. This is what's working now and what doesn't work. I believe a customer focused sales approach wins dream clients. I believe in starting and communicating with your why, as Simon Sinek talks about. I also think that those things help you to attract and retain top talent for your business, the top employees, especially sales employees that are high achievers and that are they're just excellent at what they do. Um, Listen, in a world that's fierce with competition, I think that business leaders and very successful entrepreneurs often struggle to communicate how they're different. How is your product or service, or how is your brand truly different than all the rest? I'm not talking about having great customer service. That's expected. I'm talking about what's your positioning in the marketplace that makes you truly different and stand out to help eliminate the competition. You're that different. You struggle to communicate how you're different in words, and you don't know how to tell it to your sales team. So look, they can do it. Building trust online. There's a lot of people online these days. Feels like an uphill battle, and reaching decision makers and attracting their attention so that they pay attention to you remains a mystery. It's just hard to reach those decision makers. But come with me for a moment. Just imagine if you could effortlessly reach decision makers and harness email and social media platforms and your communication for genuine connections with dream clients, the best ideal clients you could ever ask for, and have unstoppable sales to where it's consistent, it's steady, and it's long term. If we want that right now in today's environment, I believe that we have to embrace a new sales era where authenticity and transparency wins those dream clients. I also believe that innovation wins dream clients. We have to show and talk in a way. We have to have thought leader content and messaging that lands for them, where we speak their language and we speak to their specific wants, needs, and desires rather than what we think it is. There's a big difference, and I see a big disconnect right now in the B2B space, even B2C at times around that. And it's causing people, prospects, to sit on the fence and not move forward. And you can't move them through the sales process in a heart-centered way if they just don't get what you want, or they don't really like how you're explaining it. It doesn't resonate with them as what they want. That has to do with messaging. We have to bid farewell to cold transactional selling and self-serving pitches. We have to embrace a customer-centric approach, building relationships, strategic partnerships, and transforming lives with our products and services. When we start to prioritize our customers' needs and their desires, not what we think they are, but what they actually are, you can attract attention from decision makers and customers. You can turn leads into loyal buyers in just a few weeks or maybe a few months rather than taking years to close the sale. And I know this because I've lived it out. Like I said, I've been sales and marketing for over 20 years, owned two different companies for the last 14 years. And let me say, I have tried a lot of things. And the things that consistently worked were being remarkable, as Seth Godin talks about, having something that is unique, leading with a lead magnet or an approach that's the opposite of what competitors are doing so that you attract the right attention for what your offer is. Having your messaging dialed in such a way that it speaks directly to their specific, most urgent pain, and you're using their words and language. And then you're speaking directly to their specific and greatest desire or the greatest outcome or result. So you're offering a service and a product that helps your clients reach their goals and get the results that they want. Those two things are so important in your communication. And it's got to be their words and phrases, not ours. That's when they respond. That's when they stop scrolling and listen. That's when they book a sales call. That's when they go, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I've been needing because you're finally speaking their language. So I just want to encourage you today. Couple things. The very next right step to implement what I just shared is go back and look at, take inventory. What are your clients need? What are their specific and most urgent needs and problems and desires and goals that they have right now. And just sending out a survey or a poll once a year is not enough. Not number one, not enough people answer that. And number two, sometimes their answers are too generic and you can't even use some of the wording that they're using. There's a better way to know. Okay. I won't go into detail on that in this video, but I just want to encourage you. That's the next right step is really check in with them. Talk to have conversations with customers, happy customers. Where are they at now? What do they want now? And just take good notes. That'll help you. And then start communicating that. Sometimes it requires us to change up our offer slightly, or we have the same offer, just how we present the offer in a way that makes it more appealing and desirable for what they want. That sometimes it's just a slight tweak in how you communicate it, and then all of a sudden everybody wants to talk to you. So I hope this was inspiring and helpful for you today. I'm April Yvette. I don't have anything for sale at the moment, but I would love to connect with you if this was helpful for you. Just go to www.aprilyvette.com, aprilyvette.com, and subscribe and like and comment. That would help me to get this message out to more people. See you soon. Bye.